Hey guys and girls, thanks for chiming into the fishing reel again. I had a slight problem with my KLIMAIRE, which was throwing a code E8 outdoor discharge temperature sensor fault. And I thought, oh man, I'm in for a treat. I don't know where it is and how to fix it. I switched it on. After like a couple of minutes, they showed me the E8. The fan doesn't run, so I just poked in with a screwdriver and made sure the fan runs. And I tried several times after watching like 15,000 YouTube videos, which none is about KLIMAIRE. I have this connected to an outside outlet with a GFCI. One said, well, just disconnect the power for a minute and reset it. Didn't work. The flap and swing, or tilt and swing, didn't work. The fan doesn't come on. And then a scene up here, like a pile of ice. No, not a pile, that's some ice. And it seemed like it was dripping down here. And I'm thinking part of it was my fault. I wanted to heat and I had it on air condition, so this whole portion here had ice. This was like a big block of ice all the way down here. I had ice up here, down here. I loosened the screw down here to see if I can get it off, and I picked on this ice a little bit. I couldn't get it off. It was just solid. So I used a work light with a halogen floodlight bulb, and I just hooked it here somewhere, had it shine there, make sure it's not too hot but melt the ice. So now the ice is melted. I put the cover back on, or switch the unit on. Now, I don't have to run inside to show you that it works, because it's working, and it's working now for about an hour on 80 degrees. So don't freak out about this sensor. Check your unit first. And here, so the mistake I made, this unit is about 3 years old. So the mode here, this one, this looks to me like winter, meaning to me, okay, it's winter, it should heat, but it's not. So that means actually it's cooling. So on the very top line. So if you go over here more, you can see an indicator that looks more like the sun. So now that I know it looks more like the sun, it actually makes sense. So if it's cold outside, you switch your AC on, or your heater on your split unit. Make sure it's on the sun symbol, or read your manual like I did 3 years ago. I just couldn't remember anymore, and it was the easiest fix ever. I just de-iced this big block. And I'm thinking, since the connectors are here, there might be this E8 outside temperature sensor might be here, in here somewhere. Not right behind here, but maybe behind this particular cover. And it can't figure out the temperature because it's frozen solid. So luckily, since I ran the air conditioner and this was a block of ice, it would appear that the lines didn't break, maybe thanks to this insulation, maybe not, I don't know yet. But it heats and it runs. So that was my E8 or P8? I forgot. Well, you can go back and take a look. Let's see if I can find it quick. E8 outdoor discharge temperature sensor fault. I mean, I thought I was in for a treat and spend another $1,000 on somebody coming over, fixing the lines, coming with a vacuum pump, you know, fixing the line, and then vacuum the lines and recharge them. And there you go. It's just a block of ice. That was the whole problem. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do is, because this could have been the problem as well, maybe rain or melting snow just running down here, freezing it all up, and part of my fault having AC on, basically freezing those lines to a point where they couldn't work anymore, or the sensor couldn't sense anymore, what have you. So I'm probably just gonna put a cover on if the weather allows. That kind of extends over here just to get drip water away, or a little bit wider to the back and the front. So we'll see how it goes. So thank you so much for watching, and that was your KLIMAIRE video about the P8 sensor. And I don't think there's any out there for KLIMAIRE. I haven't seen any, and I watched a lot. It's all about GE and Groove and Grief and whatever they are called, Mitsubishi. Nothing for KLIMAIRE. Alright guys, girls, you okay? You can fix this yourself. Just check your unit, make sure the fan runs, make sure there's no ice block on the outlets and inlets. And you know, that would be my first guess. Oh, look at this one. That's actually the discharge where the sweat water comes out. Pretty nice icicle, but it shouldn't actually interfere with the operation. Could still drip if it had to. Alrighty, thank you so much. Bye-bye.